today, folks, we take a look at the top 24 strikers out of the Championship. Who's the cream of the crop? Who's absolute garbage? We got them all coming at you. Next. That's right, folks, back once again with another tier list video. In this one, we're going to take a look at the top 24 strikers in the Championship, and we'll get to it in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, world football related, Championship related. We've got it all here under one roofski. So let's jump into the time, make whatever it is, tier maker vortex. Here we go. So what happens? We've done this all week. We've had a look at the Championship players from goalkeepers up to the defenders, midfielders, and now it is the guys who are required or should be contributing up top. And I'm talking about putting the ball in the back of the net or setting up other people. There are some walkaways here, absolute gold mines, and some who are forging a living. They're mugging us off. Mugging us. You know who you are. Yes, you do. So we'll start off with Derby's. I don't know, it's random. Starting with Derby's very own Chris Martin, 31 years of age. I like him a lot. He's not of that age, a mature age. He's been around a little bit. And he knows where the back of the net is. 26 games, 6 assists this season, which is number 1. So he's a team player as well. And he also has chipped in with 9 goals, which puts him just shy of double digits, top 13 within the business. The rest of his attributes are pretty good. You know, shot accuracy is in the top 10, pass accuracy just shy of it. It's hard to see anything but a Championship best. He will get you 10 double digits every season. But is he more than that? Can he offer more? I don't think so at the moment. This guy, though, I think he's mugging us off right now. It is Charlie Austin. All flair, no goals. That's what it is. He's 30 years of age, 26 games, just 1 assist. He has got 8 goals, fair enough. But West Brom are leading the line here, up towards the top of the table, and they lack somebody of a superstar ilk, a double-digit man. And this should have been it. It should have been Charlie Austin, but he's struggling. He is struggling. He's just, and as he gets older, he's going to get more and more shit. So, to be honest with you, he's mugging us off right now. Championship at best. He doesn't. If they get promoted, I will be very, very surprised if he's leading the line for them in the Premier League next season. No question. Don't get me wrong, nice bloke, but he's mugging us off right now. One guy who's not mugging us off is this guy, Cauley Woodrow. I did make all these selections with the help of people from Facebook pages, and I asked them to pick their striker. I gave them the options, and this one was a difficult one. Bardsley had Connor Chaplin as well, also double-digit man this season. But Cauley Woodrow, 25 years of age, 31 games, 14 goals, top 6, 2 assists as well. He's also chipped in with 76% or 76 passes as well, top 2. You know what? He's getting mugged. He's getting mugged off. Not we're getting mugged off by him. He's getting mugged off. He should be playing at the upper Championship level. He's got the ability. He knows where the back of the net is. I wouldn't be surprised to see him make the move next season should Barnsley go down. Now here's a guy. It's the strange old weird situation. That's Britt Assombalonga, 27 years of age. He knows where the back of the net is. He's just, I don't know, I think this season has just got to him. He was rumoured to be leaving last season. Didn't happen in the January, this summer window. Didn't happen in the January window. He's stuck where he is. Rovers were sniffing around with him, but with his wages, you got to say no, because he's just earning too much. But the guy is elite. He's definitely upper Championship quality. He knows where the back of the net is at this level. And you would be surprised to you know, I just think everything's gone wrong for him a little bit. Obviously, you've been banking him to get double digits right now. He's struggling at the moment with just 6 goals. He's only played 26 games. That's a good 10 less than the majority of the other guys. His tackling, just 2 tackles. That shows you his desires. Work rate is low. When you look at some of the other guys, especially some of the key guys in this, their work rate tend to show them their defensive side is immense. But 2 tackles out of 26 games, that is a joke. But the kid's got ability. I'm not even going to talk about this guy, Mitrovic. He is Premier League quality. He is an absolute phenomenal. He's wasting his talent here at the Championship. He should be playing at the Premier League, and hopefully he'll get that with Fulham next season. And if they don't go, I'm sure he has to think about his options, because obviously now the Euros has been put back another year. He wants to be competing at the top level, and he needs to be playing at the Premier League. So London is a very attractive place to live, and I'm sure that's one reason why he's stuck around. I don't think if it was if it was Macclesfield and they were in flip-flops places with Fulham, I don't think he'll be sticking around too long. No disrespect to Macclesfield, but London is a hub. He can get himself anywhere he wants in the world within a heartbeat. Here we go. Tom Eaves again. He followed the footsteps of Bradley Dack from Gillingham to basically the Championship. He actually made an express route direct from Gillingham to the Championship with Hull. I was actually excited for him, and I was a little bit jealous. I thought, you know what, they've been a decent signing at a good price as well. He has chipped in with a few goals. He's 28 years of age. He's chipped in with just 5 though, which is in top 20. And you know what? Compare that to Rovers. I'm just trying to see where my old mucker is. He's actually outscored our representative. So it just goes to show. And we paid a shit ton load more money than they have for Eaves. I'm not going to lie, he's not had the greatest season. He hasn't, and obviously it's been a tough old boots for him. So I think he's still at that League One level, and I think he needs another season if Hull can hang on in there at the Championship to show truth. And again, he's been written off now for the rest of the season, or at least for a few weeks. It might actually work out for him this little lockdown. He might be able to get himself fit. Here we go, another step up though. Tom Bradhsaw is an absolute bits for Millwall. 27 years of age now. 37 games, just the 1 assist, which is not great, but the lad's chipped in with 8 goals, which is quite surprising for Millwall. They're just not there, or not known to rip teams apart and score a shit ton of goals, but Millwall have been there or thereabouts this season, and they're hanging on in there for dear life. When you compare him up against the likes of Mitrovic, Assombalonga, and even Charlie Austin, you got to scramble. You got to think. Would you take Bradshaw over the likes of Assombalonga? Probably not. If it was all level playing field with money and wages and all that. So, yeah, Bradshaw is probably a League One striker, but he's doing very well for himself. But I think when you want to break down these top 24, some people are clearly miles better than the others, and right now I have him, despite eight goals, which is pretty good. Not too bad. How about this guy? He's a veteran for you, 32-year-old Stephen Fletcher. Now, Sheffield Wednesday are on a bit of a free fall themselves at the moment, but they were playing absolute bits with this guy in charge, or leading the line. 26 games. He's actually chipped in with 13 goals, which puts him in the top 10. 2 assists as well. The rest of his stats are okay. 57% shot accuracy, which is in the top 7. He's a good striker. Championship at the moment, delivering all kinds of goodness. How about this guy? Now, this guy's a strange one. Sean Maguire, 25 years of age, just 2 assists. 4 goals, but the guy's work rate is absolutely phenomenal. 43 tackles for a striker. That is unheard of. That shows what his desire is for the team. It's not all about scoring the back of the net. So, I'm not going to discredit him. Obviously, his goal ratio compared to everyone else is quite low, but he's chipping in with the hard stuff, the hard graft that a lot of these players will shirk it. For example, Mitrovic, I kind of glossed over the fact that Mitrovic actually scored 23 goals this season, but just tackles just 10 compared to this guy's 43. It shows his desire. But you are judged on your goals, and I'm going to put you at Championship at best. And that might be a bit harsh on you. Here's a little turd. It's Rhian Brewster, 19-year-old Rhian Brewster, who's been only here for a few games now, 11 games, chipping with 4 goals so far, just shy of 1 every 2. The kid's got talent. He's very, very raw, 19 years of age. He is upper Championship. Although he's not Premier League quality, but Swansea got himself a nice little player on their hands. Maybe they can extend it for next season, because he was a pain in the ass. He was a pain in the ass for Rovers, and he was king wind-up merchant, and yeah, it just does my head. Just like this guy, Patrick Bamford. I just can't stand him, but he's scoring goals. He's showing the level of professionalism, and he's probably at the right place for Leeds, because Leeds are one of those teams you just either love them or you hate them, or to be honest with you, we pretty much all hate them. 26 years of age. He's got 13 goals this season, just 2 assists. His tackles are, where are you? Leeds, man. Just 17 tackles, which is the top 11. 75% pass success rate as well. He's a decent little unit, isn't he? And would I want him at Rovers? I would take him. But he does, because he's not a Rover, he does wind me up the wrong way. How about this guy, though? Originally classed as a winger, but he has been leading the line for Brentford this season. Obviously, they lost Neil Maupay, but this guy's come in leaps and bounds. 24 years of age, just 24, 22 goals, which is in the top 2. Tackles is 24 as well, which is in the top 5. Pass accuracy, 75, which is in the top 4. Shot accuracy as well. He's got it all. He is a Premier League quality player. He's alongside Mitrovic in waiting, and I'm not just talking about the goals. I'm talking about his energy. He's a very, very exciting player. player, and I think it's England international in waiting right there. Next up we have Nahki Wells. Now Nahki Wells is one of those guys who just chips. He's like a Britt Assombalonga. He'll get you goals in this division. 29 years of age. He's got 15 goals for the season. The majority of those for QPR. In his initial loan spell, he's made the move to Bristol City permanent. He's a decent striker at this level. He's upper championship, and he will get you goals. How old was he? Sorry, 29 years old. He's got two or 3 year seasons at that sort of ilk, and I think he will continue to score goals for Bristol City. I just fear that the Bristol City will not get promoted. He will remain in the Championship with them next season. How about this guy though? He'll probably be in the Championship or better. Lyle Taylor, former AFC Wimbledon striker. Was he on the books? When did he score against Rovers when we were in League One? Any Rovers fans watching, let me know. 29 years of age now, he's getting on a little bit. 11 goals, which ranks him in the 11th spot, just the one assist. However, he's got 65% shot accuracy. He's also chipped in with 9 tackles, which is in top 17. He's a decent little unit in it. Championship at best, I think. If you decide to go any higher than that, then I think you're scrambling. One season at this level doesn't put you a worldie. This guy knows the deal, though. It is Lukas Jutiewicz, obviously ex-Dingle, so he takes a little knock for that one. 37 games, 13 goals, though, 3 assists, 23 tackles, top 6, shot actually 49%. He's a workhorse, isn't he? He'll give you everything you've got inside you. But can he chip at Premier League level? No. Can he chip away at upper Championship level? Probably not. He's definitely a Championship best, and I'm giving him a benefit of the doubt here. He's got Burnley connections. He's even got the 6 finger still on his hand. He's still a Dingle at heart, so I'm giving him a much big boost, but not sticking him in the old, down the bottom there. Now, how about this guy? This guy will get you goals, but he's getting on a little bit, isn't he? It's Lewis Grabban, 32 years of age. 17 goals this season, top 3, 78% pass success rate, which is number 1. He's a very accomplished player. You were just 1 and 4 years younger, that's all. Yeah, I think if Leeds were offered him, they would gobble him up in a heartbeat. And same with West Brom. I think with Bamford, where is Bamford? He is stuck there in the upper Championship, and then Charlie Austin is Championship. You were offered Lewis Grabban, those two teams. I'm sure you would take him in a heartbeat because you'll find the back of the net, especially at Championship level. At the Premier League, he might not get that much. And I'm sure. You look at the likes of West Ham. Would they take a Grabban? Probably not. He's on the Billy Sharp-esque sort of thing. Billy Sharp is scoring goals for Sheffield United at a later age as well. So you never know. Next up we have this guy, Kieffer Moore. He's doing all right for himself assist-wise. Goals has just got the 6th. The rest of the stats are not phenomenal. Was he formerly Barnsley last season in their promotion campaign? Wigan is hanging about. They're probably going to cling on for dear life at the Championship, but I'm not sold on Kieffer Moore just yet. I'm going to put him at League One at best. Next up, we have a guy who's going places at the moment. It's Huddersfield Town's Karlan Grant, 22 years of age, 4 assists, which is in the top 2 as well. 16 goals, top 4, 64% shot accuracy, 73% pass success rate. The kid's got talent. Premier League clubs are sniffing around, and I think he's up there already. And I think he will do okay. He won't set the place alight in Premier League, but he'll be a fit at Norwich, no questions. He'd fit maybe even an Aston Villa, or a team that's struggling, or Brighton perhaps. He's got a big old frame. He's a decent unit, good, quite fast as well. Ain't too shabby. Now, how about this guy, Jordan Hugill? I think he's on loan at, or he might have made the move permanent from West Ham. They tried to use him in the Premier League, but he failed, so that's already knocked him down a peg. Upper Championship level, maybe. 27 years of age, 11 goals. He's kind of gone a little bit quiet at the moment. And the midfield players, attacking midfielders, are stealing the show a little bit for Hugill. But he's a decent unit. Championship at best, I think, if I'm honest with you. Let's not kid ourselves. One guy who's probably going to go to League One, perhaps, it is James Collins, 29 years of age. He's chipped in 11 goals for Luton Town, folks. Luton Town. Bradhsaw may have chipped in with 8 goals, and Millwall are flying high, but this guy is the goal scorer. That's what he does. He's been with Luton Town since the get-go, since the dramatic rise. I think he belongs in the Championship, if I'm honest with you. I think a team like a Millwall, I think he would suit a Millwall down to the ground. Maybe even a Sheffield Wednesday or a team in the middle of a Hull City would gobble him up and do very well with him at the helm. He knows where the back of the net is. He's a born goal scorer, and that's where he belongs. Now, this guy, though, is not a born... Well, he should be a born goal scorer. We spent the money on him. He's got a goal scoring price tag on it. But Sam Gallagher. Now, Sam Gallagher is a curious old thing. He's been playing out on the wing for the most part, but when we play him down the middle, he can score goals. He's up there in the top 4 with tackles, so he does play for the team. And on that regard, you would put him alongside Sean Maguire, but the numbers don't lie. This is not dead and buried. This is not writing Sam Gallagher off. But he's struggling. He's struggling for confidence. He's struggling for ability. I'm sticking him down League One, and that's from a Rovers point of view. He needs goals. That's what he's judged on. Yes, the effort is there. But when you're up there, when your price tag, I know it's not his fault he's got that price tag, but when you're up there with that price tag on above your head, you've got to be chipping away. You've got to be chipping away with goals. And again, if you played down the centre more, we would see more of that and possibly will push you up to the Championship best. Here we go. Reading spent big money on this fella. I don't know why they're not in financial fair play sort of shit, because they spent money on this guy, big money, and also Lukas Jutiewicz, 8 million on Lukas Jutiewicz. Goodness gracious me. The guy's confident. He's an international as well. He's an upper Championship player, no questions. And that's that. However, this guy though for Cardiff, Robert Glatzel's come in, 26 years of age, just 4 goals. Again, big hype around this fella when he came in. Obviously, I think it was a Warnock purchase. Again, they had the all that drama with Matey Boy, who lost his life last. Next up, we have this guy, Robert Glatzel, come in to fill the void up top for Cardiff. Big hype around him as well. Obviously, formerly Premier League club, Cardiff, bringing in this guy. You think he's going to be there to lead the line, but he's had a bit of a shit season. They're pinning their hopes on the likes of Tomlin and co to score the goals. He's not really been delivering that much. And to be honest with you, I think I'm sticking him in League One. You know, it's just alongside Gallagher. If you've got a price tag over your shoulders and you've got the responsibility to put the ball in the back of the net for your team, you've got to be scoring goals, and he's not doing that. So that, my friends, concludes my top 24 strikers out of the Championship. Again, these were decided by polls. I did go on the Facebook pages and all that kind of good stuff, and that's that. But fortunately, there's no Burnley Mongs in there. I was a bit kind on a lot of these kids. You like Brewster, Bamford, they deserve to be in there reputation-wise, because they're just shithouse kings, absolute shithouse kings. But that is that. Hopefully you agree. If not, get your comments in the old description down below and tell me who you think should be the cream of the crop. I've only got 3 Premier League quality strikers in this division. The rest are battling out as upper Championship level. I think next season, big season for Gallagher. I think we will be in the Championship. I'm not going to lie to you. If we are going to Premier League, it will be a wake-up call for everybody. But to be honest with you, I think we're going to be in the Championship next season. Anyway, that is that. Be sure to give this video some loving. Smash the thumbs up, and of course, smash the subscribe if you're new. New videos on this channel every single day, especially through this little hoodoo. Whether it is tier lists, I've got quite a lot of other bits and pieces right around the corner as well. So make sure you stick around. Also, check out the Football Manager save. It's a journeyman. The aim is to get this job right here. But right now we are in Finland and we're duking it out in Finland. Anyway, folks, see you all very, very soon. Be safe out there, stay inside, and all that kind of good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.